Recently, I've seen a large number of blogs with titles like, "Things I'd Tell My 18-Year-Old Self." I like these because I have my own running tab of things I'd tell my younger self. I've been keeping it for years, but it's a little less on the inspirational and a little more on the, "oh, you better get ready for this" side. For example, dear 18-year-old self, there will come a time in your life when you get in the car to leave your home and you will feel excited. You are not heading to vacation or to the spa. You are not even heading to the questionably hygienic pedicure joint where they really don't speak English but can somehow convince you to spend an extra $10 to get a peacock painted on your big toe. No, you, my dear, will be headed to Costco alone with a fantastic book playing on your headphones. And at the moment you pull out of your driveway, you will feel joy. Joy, I tell you. A quiet, solitary trip to buy groceries and bulk toilet paper will give you a lift in your spirit that you can't imagine at this point in your life. Another example of my entries on this list come from a real-life experience that occurred in my own home. A little background. After the birth of our first daughter, it came to my attention that my husband hated changing dirty diapers. How did this come to my attention? Because every time he had to do it, he would exclaim something along the lines of, "What did she eat? How is this even possible? Dear God, it is all the way up her back." One day, after a particularly messy diaper change, he came to me with a really great idea. Now, it should be known that my husband can talk most anyone into most anything. And because of this skill, I'm always a bit wary, as I know his brain has been scheming the best way to present it to me to ensure his success. On this particular day, he said, "I'll make you a deal. If you change all the dirty diapers for all of our kids, I will do the cat litter forever." A few years of dirty diapers versus 12 to 15 years of cat litter? This is a done deal. Fast forward 13 years. We had 3 kids spread out over 9 years, and all the cats died. I'm pretty sure he masterminded me again. Anyway, back to the experience. It should now be said that on rare occasion that my husband did change a diaper, he always did the responsible thing of carrying the baby to the proper diaper changing station in her room. I, on the other hand, have random stashes of diapers in various drawers throughout the house so that I could change her wherever, whenever. Needless to say, this drove him crazy. One day, I noticed the unmistakable heavy diaper hang in my baby's pants. So I laid her down, brace yourselves, on the couch for a diaper change, a wet diaper change. Or so I thought, as no poopy diaper smell had registered, and in my haste, I whipped that wet diaper off of her, and I simultaneously whipped a huge pile of baby poop straight onto the couch. And at that exact moment, my dog Maggie internally squealed, "Treat time!" and ran over and gobbled up the vast majority of that pile. I wish I could say that I calmed my gag reflex and that we were done with what could already be an awful story. But we're not even close. As I watched this in horrified amazement, I simultaneously grabbed both of my toddler's legs to avoid the toddler flail, and I managed to look down to see her little hand firmly grasping her very dirty bottom. I screamed, which startled her, and she flew that hand to her forehead, chest, and stomach in 2 seconds flat. She's now covered in poop, and I'm busy trying to grab her hand to add it to the 2 feet. Essentially, I'm trying to hog-tie my toddler. I'm also trying to open the wipes with my one clean hand and my teeth, and I realize that my immobilized daughter is now having her dirty behind, how do I put this? Spit-shined by the aforementioned poop-eating dog. No, I'm screaming. And I'm now just holding this child completely upside down, I carry her to the shower where we both get in, and I just turn the water on, clothes and all. So, dear 18-year-old self, you know how right now you're overwhelmed with boyfriends, girl drama, and parental restraints? Well, sweetheart, you just hang on to your tiny high school-sized panties. Because someday you will be covered in feces, fully clothed in a shower and daydreaming of Costco. All the while not so silently cursing a bad deal you made with your husband. As well as the fact that you should have listened to him and changed her on the changing table. Although, I would also feel compelled to share this with her. Later that same night, you will be so happy to share this story with your family at the dinner table and laugh at the horrified look on your husband's face and hear the screaming giggles of your older daughters. Life will be good, kiddo. Sometimes you'll just have to laugh your way through it.